Hey guys, I'm starting off the video today out in the garage. I am actually just editing this video right now. Yesterday, the owner of Gill-O-Tine, John, sent me an email and said that he is giving me a promo code so that you guys can save some money on the Gill-O-Tines here. The code is CNC, and you can use that at shipping to save yourself. I think it was like 23 or 25 bucks, basically covers shipping, and he will send you a free beanie with that also. These units are pretty expensive. They're not cheap. I think the cheapest package on his site is like 450 bucks for the unit. But it's no different than buying a Vexlar or any other electric or electronic equipment that you would normally buy every year anyways. And I've had this exact unit here, I think, for 6 years now, maybe 7. So they last a long time. Great customer service. But this thing is a fish killer, especially on days where they're a little sluggish and you just want to get that extra line out. There's a water pump that you can put on here and keeps your hole open all day long. Just runs on a little 9-volt battery in here. 6-volt battery, sorry. And yeah, they're pretty awesome. So yeah, if you want to take a look at their website, it is getgill-otine.com. Use CNC at shipping to save yourself a little bit of money. Check them out, they're pretty sweet. All right, with that, we're jumping into today's video. Good morning and welcome back to CNC Outdoors. I am currently standing on probably my favorite lake in the world to fish, and that is Lake Winnebago. I only have like a half day to fish, and I was thinking about just staying up on Green Bay and fishing for perch. Closer drive for me, but I just had to come down here. It's been too long. I love this lake. I don't really know why. Most days it's extremely frustrating, but I think that's what keeps me coming back. Just the mud flats out here, the unknown. I love exploring out here just in the middle of nowhere. I'm like 4 miles out right now. I did get a little bit of a tip from my buddy Dustin. He's been catching some perch out here. Some days are better than others, but that is what we're gonna be targeting today. We got 1 Bite Me box, 1 Gill-O-Tine, and I will be jigging. So, brought the Ranger out here today. Yeah, it's probably 45 minutes till sunup. It's kind of just cracking light. I wanted to get out here early because, like I said, I only have half day to fish, but I'm gonna get my stuff set up. I think I'm gonna set the tip ups up right away and just camp out for like an hour or 2 and see what happens. Probably end up moving around, but we'll see. It kind of seems like this bite has been a little bit of a waiting game, but if you've ever fished Bago or Poigan, you know that moving around can be the name of the game some days, most days. But with that being said, I'm gonna get the auger out, start drilling some holes. I'm excited to be out here. Awesome. There's nobody out here right now. Stay tuned. We're gonna get to fishing very shortly. All right. Okay guys, when I was setting this bite me box, I had a fish come up to it like immediately. Just got back, started getting the Gill-O-Tine stuff ready, and this thing popped within 2 minutes. It did not pull it out far. I think there's something on it though, because that line's moving. We'll see. Didn't pull it out far. Oh yeah, we got a fish on. Feels perchy. Yes, 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 yes. Do fish bite in the dark on Lake Winnebago? That is the question. There's your answer. It is dark. It is dark, and we caught a perch. That makes me very happy. I hope that continues. That happened really fast. Just gonna keep my bucket full of rosy reds right here by the tip up. So what we got going on here is this is a size 4 or 6 or 4 Gamakatsu single hook, and then I have just a little split shot. I got like probably 4 or 5 foot a leader here, and that's it. It's as simple as it gets. These bite me boxes are not just built for the cold. They are the most sensitive tripping tip up I have ever used. You have to keep them warm. I mean, you don't have to, but days like today, it's like 30, 29. It has no problem without running the coals in there. But obviously you have that option. But literally, everything's inside this box, so there's no chance of a wind trip. You can set this thing so light with this counterweight and the way it spins off of this inline reel. Literally, the fish feel nothing, and that thing trips. They're a little bit bulky, and that's like the only downfall. But if you have a Ranger or a truck or even a snowmobile, if you even just bring a little jet sled just to get 3 of them out here, they are hands down worth it. It is. I've enjoyed using them so far. I only brought one with me today because I'm just by myself, and I do really want to use the Gill-O-Tine too. But hopefully this is not the last perch we see come out of that box today. Okay guys, this is setup number 2. Setting up the Gill-O-Tine. I'm just loading up this little tiny spoon here with red spikes, and I'm gonna drop that down, put it about 1.5 feet, 2 foot off bottom, and fire up the old Gill-O-Tine here. The robot jigger. This thing is awesome on this body of water. It's a really good tool for when the fish are a little lethargic. You can set this thing on a bunch of different programs to do different jigging cadences. And I love it. It's a nice second rod option. I'm gonna start it on program 9, and that's just my go-to program. It's just a little twitch that it gives the bait, just enough to give that spoon some action, just a little flicker. And days where fish are a little sluggish, they just cannot resist it. Okay, so for my third and final rod, I have a little Acme Tackle hammered gold tungsten jig here. This is kind of my go-to small jig everywhere I go. And I'm going to be using that on my 30-inch power noodle from Kade Outdoors. Love that rod. It's got that neon tip so you can detect those up bites and tiny bites, short hits, stuff like that. Awesome rod. Really sensitive, forgiving, like basically half of the rod, and then it leads into that strong backbone so you can fight bigger fish too. Awesome rod. Pretty much I can change this up. I got another spoon rod in the box, but I'm gonna start with something small just because I have a spoon on the Gill-O-Tine. So I'm hoping the Gill-O-Tine calls them in, and if the Gill-O-Tine doesn't get them, they'll come eat the smaller presentation. So that's what we're doing. It looks like we could potentially sit here all day and wait them out, but we'll see. Alright guys, I have not had any action since that first fish in the dark. It is now about 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna make a move. Pick up my bite me box, and I don't know, there's a little group forming over there to my south. I might go over there, not sure. Might just go out randomly somewhere. The Gill-O-Tine strikes. Haven't been to this spot for too long. That's a nice fatty. Man, that Gill-O-Tine, I tell ya, just never fails out here. Just usually put a tiny little gold spoon on it, and it gets them. That is a super nice Winnebago fish. Boy, there's a bunch of fish down there right now. There's a bunch of fish down there right now. Come on. Like a pile of them. Come on. Eat it. Oh, come on, dude. Bunch of fish. Come on. There is a pile of them. They're being picky. They're being so picky. Some of them might be small. Oh yeah, here we go. Here comes one. Oh, come on. They're being so picky. Got him. Not a lunker, but he'll eat. Oh, maybe that's why they're being picky. I don't have any spikes on. Oh, got him. Little perch. Yep. He was fired up though. Okay, there's perch here. Jeez. Oh, oh, that one we had. We had that one for a second. We'll leave that thing alone. A lot of small ones. close, but not quite. Freaking white bass. There we go. Oh, eat it, eat it, eat it. Got him. That's a good fish. Might be a whitey. Yep, that's what it was. Got him. Big old white bass. All right. We're gonna throw him in the bucket. That is a pretty healthy white bass. He's gotta be pushing 2 pounds. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for me today on Bago. I gotta get scooting. Wasn't the worst day I've ever had on Bago. Definitely wasn't the best. Ended up with 3 keeper perch and 1 big white bass. I made about 10, maybe 12 moves today after my first morning spot, and just never really got on anything major. Every spot I was in, I marked a ton of little white bass, like 4 to 5 inch white bass, and some small perch too, like 6 to 8 inches, or maybe 5 to 7 inches. So that's good to see. I would expect 2-3 years from now we're going to have a massive boom of white bass because they are everywhere. So that's kind of cool to see, I guess. But yeah, never really got anything crazy today, but it was nice to be back out here. Probably won't be back down here till Battle on Bago, but as always, it was good to be back down here. So I gotta fly. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.